in a world of imagination and mystery. You alone write your destiny. Will you be good? Will you be evil? Neutral? Chaotic? Will you be lawful? When it comes to adventure, it's all on the table.
Welcome, everybody, to our Lesbians of the Galaxy game here on the Transverse. Today, before we get started, I've got a couple of things that we need to cover. Number one is congratulations needs to go out to April Kit Walsh and the writing team of Thirsty Sword Lesbians, because they have won the inaugural science fiction in game writing, or game writing in science fiction, I forget the exact wording, award from not Hugo, it's I'm brain farting. It's not a Hugo, it's the other one, Nebula. They won the Nebula Award, inaugural Nebula Award in game writing. So that's huge. That's amazing. And it's really awesome. And you wanted to make sure we talked about that before everything else started today. The other thing I wanted to mention is they started doing acrylic standees for the stuff that goes on with Hero Forge, where we did all of our character designing. And I've picked up Punjaga and Princess Petunia and Harry so far. I plan on getting at least one of every character I have designed for this game, and as I get them, I will show them off until our last session, as I probably won't be getting too many more before the last session. We'll show off what I do get, and we'll go from there. However, since I'm not watching the chat, feel free to message. They'll message me and let me know with a DM if anybody's got any questions until we take our break and we chat with you guys again. So let's get it kicked off here so we can do the 6th episode of Lesbians of the Galaxy. Having faced their own trauma and looked upon their nature, our team of rebels is looking for guidance to locate the next temple, knowing they will soon travel to space to locate the temples not on Folk Wagner. That's right. Soon, you guys will not be on planet anymore, and we're going to go somewhere else. Here we are with you guys are all sitting around the table, chatting, figuring out what's happening next. And all of a sudden, everyone's messages start beeping. Bing, 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 bing. All of your communicators just start beeping away.
All right. Turn those off. What do they want? What do they want?
Well, you should now be seeing the message. It says, the twins have left with General Bolio to the Temple of Power. They are likely to destroy it after they find it. You must go quickly to get there. The coordinates are attached. Please save my planet.
Okay. If it'll make the beeping stop, we'll go.
The beeping has stopped.
Good.
Everybody's looking at the message together.
The twins.
And
yeah, those agents, remember?
Oh.
The agents, General and the twins, Barris and Karis.
Yeah. All right. Well, how do we get there? Does anyone have a line on a ship, or should I acquire us one?
Oh, I think I have someone that can help us.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you look at the coordinates, it's about 5,000 feet higher than where you went down with the submarine to get to the water temple, the Temple of Flowing. So it's way up in the air. It's not in outer space, but it is, about a mile up in the air.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So
you have a friend with a ship?
yes. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna see if, because last I saw her, she was on planet. So hopefully she's still around. So I'm gonna send out a message to Cassandra, see if she can give us a lift.
Yeah, you get a reply saying yes. Come on in. We will. I can help get you there. No problem. You guys very quickly move into into the ship, and Cassandra says, I'll keep it. I'll pull off, but I'll stick nearby. This thing doesn't look very stable. There are gaps in the walls. It looks like parts of it have fallen off. You're pulling into a lower room, which is the only one with open space. There's a couple of lower rooms there, and one is completely missing. So, we will need to be grabbing. You guys pull up and hop off. Unfortunately, the noise of the situation when you land also produces your sends 3 people coming down the stairs to greet you.
Wonderful.
Hey there. Thank God you're already here. Well, the twins wanted us to come and check this place out, so we better get to it.
The guard captain says, "Attack! They're the enemy."
Why do they always attack? They don't even... Fine.
We are missing Ren currently.
Yes.
I'm not sure what happened there, but we
I,
will start with you two, and we'll come back for Ren here in a moment.
All right. I will... Let's see. Don't have anything on these fellas. Presumably fellas. So I will just come up behind them, say, "Are you sure we can't talk you out of this?" and do an attack move.
Okay.
And that's with Grace. Mixed beat. And I'm going to... Oh, actually, I forgot to use my move earlier. Oh, well. Let's see. So, where's fight on here? It's been a while since we played. Well, I know one of the things I'm going to do is steal this guy's sword. And then...
These are the guys with the hammers.
Oh, hammers? Oh, well.
Yep.
I will grab the hammer, and if there is a convenient edge to throw it off of, I will do that.
There is. This entire platform is open to the air.
Okay, perfect. And oh, there it is. And then I will inflict a condition frightened on him and say, "Are you sure you know you're going to lose this? You should really just run away now."
The reply is, "Fuck you. You already took Punjaga." And it's the guy that she helped you knock out in the first fight. You recognize that voice.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. All right. we have Ren back.
Sorry, I got disconnected. My computer decided it didn't like how I had things set up.
That's okay.
Deacon
Okay.
just had a glitch for a moment, and now we're in combat. So
Yep. You pulled up. You landed. The spaceship you've been with is pulled off because it can't. It's too unstable near this moving platform. The thing is moving, and it's moving very slowly, but it's there.
Okay. 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 Well, the first thing I would like to do is I have the move the emptiest orchestra.
Okay.
Always know what kind of song most appeals to someone. In addition, you invite others to join in song. And you can take 1 to forward or to +1 to forward, or you can clear a condition. So I'm going to 1 second here. Sorry. I am going to sing. Okay. I'm going to I'm going to sing to Sophie, and Sophie, I'm technically supposed to know, but I would love to just make sure that I have your input on what your favorite song is.
She has some. Her favorite song is actually one that is from her native planet. One that actually is very similar to the one that Maxwell sang to her a couple sessions ago.
Oh, and that's
It's one that is typically sung to younger children by their mothers, kind of a lullaby.
okay. Do you currently have a condition?
I do.
Okay. So I believe can I check with the GM when I says clear a condition, is that just for me, or could I clear a condition on another person?
It doesn't specify, so it could be on either. Your choice.
Okay. I'll choose to clear the condition off of you.
I am no longer insecure.
Yay.
Yay.
And I am still frightened. And I think that's all I can do on my turn.
Okay. And
wait, I still have to roll. I forgot to roll. I'm sorry. I forgot to roll on that. Or do you roll on that? Oh yeah, you don't roll on that. That's not one you roll for.
Okay.
So do I still have to do something that I roll on?
I think that's your action.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my action. Okay.
And Jen, I'd forgotten because it's been a while. When I roll 7 or better in combat, I can put a string on someone due to my impressive sword play and ask them about what about me impresses or intrigues them. I'm going to do that with the other guard.
Okay. Okay. So the other guard is extremely interested in how you convinced Punjaga to leave.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Well, I see you already have me in my transformed state, but I do still have to roll for my transformation.
Yep. It's just easiest to grab that one.
Yeah. No modifiers. Well, all right then.
Yes.
That is the most I can roll on that. So I'm sure that means I'm very intimidating as I transform for them.
You are, yes.
So would would that activate Big Dyke Energy?
Yes, that would.
Cool. I
Yeah,
can choose someone to
you
be
max
with.
roll. That's just gonna activate it. Yeah.
I can choose someone present to be impressed or intrigued with me, and then once during the scene when I gain a string on someone, I can gain an additional string on someone who considers me an enemy. So I think Beacon would be very impressed with with
She
my
most
display
certainly
there.
is.
With my display there.
I'm
So
sure.
She most certainly is.
yep. So I'll kind of turn and like smirk and kind of give a wink at Beacon, and then I'm gonna lunge at the captain.
Okay.
So I'll be
I
like,
feel like. Oh, go ahead, finish. Sorry, but I have a.
I'll be like, all right, big boy, show me what you got. And I'll roll fight. Speed. What were you gonna say, Ren?
I said I feel like that should clear a condition for Beacon, because Beacon is frightened, and
Beacon would
and
not be
so
frightened anymore.
yes, Beacon is
Well,
no longer frightened after that
well, I
amazing
get to
display.
choose two of my transformation things because I rolled 10 plus. Um, One of those is you're in harmony with your beast and may clear a condition, so I can do that to clear the condition on you.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. There we go.
um, and then I'm also going to I am magnificent and little escapes my notice. I gain leverage or an opportunity with a monster.
Yep, and you took that opportunity to just step up and smack him.
Yep. So through violence or cutting words, inflict a condition. So I kind of was like, let's see what you got, big boy, and then I just kind of smack.
Okay. And you get to do two because you rolled
Yep.
a mixed beat on that.
Yeah. And then I will also use that to provoke him and gain a string on him.
Okay.
Also, since I have when I gain a string on someone, I gain an additional string on someone who considers me an enemy. I'm gonna also gain a second string on him because
Okay.
I am the biggest threat.
You smacked him hard and he slid back. While doing so, he did flick a condition onto you.
Okay.
What conditions do you currently have?
None.
None. Okay.
Beacon removed my final condition, so I do not currently have any conditions right now.
I'm helpful.
You're one of those that killed my brother in the mountains. You horrible thing. He's trying to make you feel guilty over the death of his brother.
I know
Okay.
I would.
All right.
And then what condition did he get from my provocation and, just kind of
He's
knocking
angry.
him across the room?
He's angry.
Okay.
He might be a little frightened, but he's definitely angry. All right, now we come back around to Sonia's turn.
All right. I am going to do a fight move on this fellow again. So let me pull that up. What is that? Oop, another mixed beat. And I am going to, well, first I'll steal his money pouch, getting back
Okay.
to form. And then the second, I will whisper in his ear, "It didn't take much to get her away from you because you are such a huge asshole." And basically, I want to make him angry. I'm
Okay.
inflicting angry condition.
Okay. You're inflicting angry on him. Okay.
So you should be angry and frightened now.
Yeah, he's going to do something really, really stupid. He's so angry. What he's going to do is he's going to dive at you.
Okay.
And normally, you know, I don't roll for the villains. You guys deal with most of it. But looking at where you're at and what he's doing, and the fact that there's no wall behind you, I kind of have to roll to see how badly it's to see if he totally screws up.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, is this me rolling Defy Disaster?
You could roll Defy Disaster because his attempt is to take you with him off the edge.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay. Why don't we do it that way? Because I think that's
That
more
works.
with the rules. And I'm going to use Grace to just dodge out of the way.
Yep, that works.
And I don't think I have anything to throw at this other than that. But yeah. Mixed beat.
Okay.
That's all I'm getting today.
You do get taken off the edge,
Mhm.
but you catch on. You just grab just the very end of it. However, it's your left hand that grabs on, and your right arm is dangling down, and he's holding on, and everything attached to your right arm is stripped off, including your sword.
No, I love that.
And it plummets with him.
Actually, may I do a slight change to that? And say, as he's holding onto my arm, I'll say, hey, now that I think about it, I think Pajago would want me to do this. And I kick him in the head to knock him off my arm.
Perfect. You kicked him down. He takes your sword with him.
Yeah.
But you get rid of him and you do not fall a mile into the ocean.
Right.
So, yeah. You get to pull yourself up and he's gone. Now, we'll go back around to Beacon.
Okay, so I am going to... I'm going to come up to this gentleman. Gentle person. I guess I'm unclear on gender situation. I should make sure of that. And I am going to... give me a second. Use my... what it is... Gosh, where is it? Sharp with numbers, where I can fight, but using my spirit instead of daring.
Okay.
And I have no modifier. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. You get to hit 3 things. You can knock this person out if you want by just inflicting 3 conditions. They are a mook.
I will do exactly that.
Okay, he's down.
And in doing so, I make sure that like just one more way for me to try and make. I was doing that to kind of make sure that there's somebody between this last person and Sophie, considering that she just had a harrowing experience.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. If somebody steps on her hand, she's in trouble.
Yep. So I'm trying to stand between this person and her, so that like this person has to go through me. I can uh, in order to get to her.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and we'll come back around. And how is Sophie gonna do?
All right. Well, she's just gonna she's gonna move in and get a bit more physical, you know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna actually attempt to entice while we are in this kind of grapple.
Okay.
Having felt a little guilty, I want to try to more or less explain explain myself away. You
Okay.
know, it's like after after he got angry and said that to me, I kind of ran up to him, like kind of put my sword up against him, kind of a grapple, and I'm just like, we did what we had to do to protect. And I have to roll plus heart.
Mm-hmm.
No modifier. Ooh.
Ooh.
So it gives me an experience though. Yeah, I have a negative to heart, so that makes sense. But,
Yep.
but actually, I have a string
Mm-hmm.
that I can use to bump that up to a 7 and make it at least not a downbeat.
Yes. Yes, you can.
So I'm going to spend that string to add a +1. So now it is a 7. So I can gain a string on them unless they decide to choose one of the following. They can get flustered and awkward, promise something they think I want, or give into desire.
They're still angry, so you're gonna gain a string on them.
Okay,
As
so
you're gonna hear,
I just get that string right back. Gotcha.
yeah, because they're about because the voice coming from that helmet says, "Protect what? I'm saving my empire, and you're just here. This isn't even your home." Their anger has definitely got the best of them.
Your people took away my home.
What is your action with that? After that response, what is your action since you're literally still grappled with them? You can say that, and then what do
Yeah.
you do?
I'm gonna fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. Mixed beat. Okay. And so I get to choose 2, but I'm also going to make use of ferocious because he's making me angry. So I am willingly taking the angry condition to add a 3rd onto that fight.
You could also spend your extra string and just get a +1 on them. Make it an upbeat.
That's true. Yeah. Well, no, I think I'm gonna fight ferociously. I think that makes
Okay.
more sense for how Sophie's feeling right now.
Okay.
So I'm just going to I'm gonna knock him to the ground and inflict 2 conditions on him.
Okay. He slides back and passes out. There is now a loose 2-handed sword lying around, Sonia, as you pull yourself up from the edge.
Yeah, but that's not really my style.
Otherwise, there's a giant hammer.
Yeah, I'll steal something from someone else later.
Okay. Up the stairs you guys go. That's the only way.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Still annoyed I lost my sword. I stole that fair and square. From a princess. You know how hard it is to steal from a princess?
You
Especially one
all
you
come
like.
up. It is hard to steal from a princess. You 3 come up. There are some lit braziers on the platform here. There it is, open to the air on all sides. You're not entirely sure how it's afloat at the moment because there's nothing above you. There are 3 giant turbines attached to the far side of the platform, directly across from you, with huge blades turning. And yeah, they're good, they're good 15 feet in length, each blade. And they're moving and the way they're set up is they are crossing each other. There might even be up to 20, you're not sure, because they're rolling like this, almost like gears as they roll past each other. So the one in the middle is never touching either of the 2 on the side. Immediately to your left is a set of stairs you can see underneath the brazier. Like the brazier, you can see the fire and feel the heat, but it's like 10 feet in the air. It's just huge, giant thing. And you can see stairs that go into nowhere. There's no platform there. There's no platform there. You could see it from the other side, from when you were down below. The only remaining platform is above you to the right. You saw that when you pulled in, but that was completely enclosed. None of these other sets of stairs go anywhere. It's just empty. General Bolio darts over with 2 more hammer guards. That's right, they're hammer bros. So we have a couple of hammer guards here with General Bolio. And General Bolio says, take him out. We have to protect the twins. And so the 2 guards start to advance upon you.
All right. I'm going to... there we go. Let's see if I can do this. I am going to make a grand entrance, I believe. So I am going to use my ability called the main attraction. When I make a dramatic entrance, roll grace, and if I succeed, I get to do some things. So basically, I am just going to walk forward, hands outstretched, saying, General, 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 please, for the love of God. We've already taken out 3 of your men. What do you think these 2 are going to do? It's 3 on 2. Just spare your men's life and listen to me for just a minute. And then we'll see how I roll as to how that proceeds. All right, so I get to pick 2 things. Sorry, 1 thing, which is I am going to I'll just take the +1 forward then. I was hoping to keep everyone's attention on me so that everyone could sneak around them, but I think it's a little late for that. So anyway, that's my move. Just trying to, basically say, hey, we've already taken out 2 of your guys. Just give it up. I mean, we don't want anyone to get hurt here. So I think that makes it Sophie's move.
Okay, and all attention is focused on you.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at right now? Like,
I'm right behind you two.
no.
I didn't put
I
myself there. That's just where I ended up.
I didn't know if you had stepped out to speak to
Yeah,
them.
I probably would have stepped out a bit, step forward here. And actually, so yeah, all the attention's focused on me, but it's not like rules locked to being on me. I took the benefit one, +1 forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
It's just a moment. And the general laughs. And now it's Sophie's turn.
All right. Well, being a bit angry right now, she's just kind of like, all right, if you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. So she's just gonna rush at the closest guard. And
Okay.
Nice.
all right.
Do you want to just knock him out?
Yeah, and I'm also gonna make General Bolio impressed with me thanks to Big Dyke Energy.
Okay.
Nice.
That guard just skitters across the floor, not quite falling off, but unconscious as all heck. General Bolio himself draws his big old 2-handed sword and steps up. That's right, yet another 2-handed sword.
What is it with you people and your giant weapons?
All right. That's it for my turn. So
Beacon approaches the second guard, and I am going to activate my special move, which is Training Drone. You can summon an exact holographic copy of yourself that provides you with an opportunity based on distracting, intimidating, or confusing others. Every time you summon your drone, however, roll +0 to see which bug manifests. I guess I can hit the... Okay. And I am rolling. No modifier. Let's see what I get. And I got a mix beat, which means that the drone can't be dismissed for the rest of the session, and it's playing my most embarrassing music from my secret internal playlist. And that will definitely be a little bit demoralizing for everybody because that would be the Macarena. And it's on a loop. So we have the potential now to transform this into a dance battle, is what I'm saying.
I'm up for it.
Sorry, my camera had a catastrophe there. And I think that counts as my action for this period, correct?
That's definitely does count as your action, yes.
Okay. So my drone, even though it is playing the music apparently uncontrollably, the goal is to be intimidating to this schmo.
I'm gonna just bring out Alania's token to stand here and be a distraction, because that will be distracting for all of you, thinking that Alania came back.
There we go.
So you all have a -1 on anything that requires your concentration.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is a line dance mix. So we're not just talking the Macarena. As it plays, it goes into the electric slide, slap and leather, boot scoot and boogie,
Nice.
and all of them.
Just like an entire like Midwest wedding playlist, like wedding reception playlist,
So,
like the
so
cha-cha slide.
we now have Roll Out the Barrel, also known as the Beer Barrel Polka, playing as well, and the Chicken Dance.
Yeah, yeah.
That one was going to
There
come
we
up.
go.
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Here we go.
Okay. All right.
This
then
is a
wrap
very
it back
serious
around.
battle we're in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
back
Sophie actually
around to
can't
Sonia
keep
here.
herself from chuckling.
Just out of curiosity, do we have a picture of the general?
Do we have a picture of the general?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have? I think I do. Hang on. Let me check my files. I can make one available to you. Just a moment.
Okay. Mostly, I want to see how he's dressed, etc.
He's basically wears the exact same armor, but instead of having small, like, paulders, he's got large pauldrons up along the sides of his head.
Okay.
The
no
larger the
helmet.
pauldrons, the more important
Right.
they are.
Well, I'm sure there definitely is Dolly Parton in there, Princess
Oh,
Twix.
If there was no Dolly, I'd be worried.
What kind of Midwest wedding would it be?
Right.
I'm pretty sure I've attended more than one wedding where like the bride walked down the aisle to the song "Stand by Your Man." So,
Of course you did.
okay.
So Sonia is basically going to dance across the battlefield up to the general and make an attack roll here. See what happens. Race, and I get a +1. There we go. So what I'm going to do is first steal his money pouch. Second, I'm going to take the coins from the money pouch and start jamming them in the joints in his armor so that it makes it harder for him to move. Because I've seen Panjaga's armor. I know how this stuff works. I've helped her get in and out of it, for that matter. So I know where all the problem spots are. So this will create an opportunity for, let's say Sophie, who I'm sure will enjoy that. And then for my third thing I'm going to do, I'm going to, while he's trying to figure out and try and twist around to figure out what I'm doing, I'm going to basically just knock his sword away and aim it towards the edge.
Correction, it is a one-handed sword.
Oh,
I can't show the viewers because our producer is gone, and therefore would not be able to close the image after I bring it up. But if you go into your journal, you will see under Imperium Actors, there is now General Bolio. He's carrying a shield and a one-handed sword.
Oh, in that case, I'm just stealing the sword.
Although taking his money pouch and damaging his and making his armor less flexible is a great idea.
Thank you. So yeah, those are my three things that I do with that.
And he has like an ugly bowl cut of it around his brown hair.
Oh, I know.
Oh, the PDA is apparently still open for them. Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
that's still open.
Oh, so they can't even see what's going on the map.
Let's move everything to the bottom left corner.
Nope, I'm just archiving the item. Is it still visible now?
I'm gonna wait until
they're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks like it is still
looks
visible.
like it's still up.
Okay.
So yeah, if we just move everything to the bottom left corner of the map.
Everybody
We
to the
can't control that, but you mean like put
Yeah,
everybody down here more?
yep.
Or
Cue
down
the-
the bottom left corner. Bottom left corner.
This
Cue
side.
the
Yes.
cue the music where in Pokemon when like the old man's like walking you around town. Dun, 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 dun,
Down.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there we go. Is everybody back invisible still online?
Looks-
Yes, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey,
Emily
Emily,
said
can you close the image that I shared with everybody, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Now it's gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Yay.
All right. We'll just keep the fight where it is at the moment, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Suddenly, we had all magically transferred to a different part of the room. There was
You
no
have stolen
explanation
the
why.
general's sword. You have stolen the general's coin pouch and stuffed everything in and stuffed several coins into joints on the armor.
Yep.
Okay.
That creates an opportunity for me, you said?
That
Yes.
definitely creates an opportunity for you.
Creates an opportunity for a lot of us, it feels like. In this economy.
Okay. So was that it for your turn, Dana?
That was it for me. Yes, sorry.
All right. Well, I'm gonna step closer to him and be like, what are you gonna do now without your sword? And I'm gonna roll for fight again.
Okay.
Ouch.
Hmm.
And there's not really anything I can do to up that, so it's gonna stay a downbeat.
Yep. The general laughs because he blocks you with his shield and steps around closer to the propeller.
Hmm.
Next person on our list then is Beacon. So what's Beacon going to do now, Ren? There is a weird musical event going on behind you as your
My drone.
drone is dancing to the music it's playing.
My drone approaches. I still get to control the drone though and tell it what to do, right?
You can? Yeah, it'll
It
do
has
what
to keep
you
fitting
ask.
the theme. It has to keep fitting the theme. Okay.
Yes.
So I want the drone to approach the bottom guard. I don't actually have the power to move it, so somebody else has to move it. There you go.
Yep, I have the power to control the drone.
Okay, and the drone taps the guard on the shoulder and is doing the cha-cha slide and is like gesturing like join me. And while that guard is distracted, I by the drone. I guess I'm wondering if I should have to roll anything to see if the guard actually gets distracted by the drone.
I feel like that'd be an entice roll.
The drone doesn't have any stats, so we're just going to go
Okay.
with nope, you don't need to roll.
Okay, its whole job is distracting or intimidating, so we're going with distracting on this one. And while it's doing that, I'm going to use sharp with numbers. And nice. I'll take that. And attack that drone and attack that guard.
You attack the guard. Okay.
The intention being to push him into the blades. Push them into the blades.
Push them over the edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the guard doesn't have any it doesn't have any problems at the moment. So you can only manage to inflict inflict 2 conditions on it. It's not going to take, it won't have all 3, so the guard will not be defeated this turn.
Okay. Do I choose which conditions? Or is
You
it
do.
just random?
Yeah, you can inflict a couple conditions. Make your choice.
Okay. Jesus, sounded like Saw right there. Live or die. I'm gonna inflict the frightened and insecure, because the insecure, the frightened he's very close to the rotors, and the insecure he's not a good dancer. They're not a good dancer.
No, the guard is not. In fact, your drone has now decided to try and teach the guard something simpler, and that's the waltz.
Ooh,
So 1, 2,
love
3,
that.
1, 2, 3, and the guard is just like losing. Like the hammer has fallen. Everything's going
True
wrong. The guard is just, they're confused. They've lost it. And now it's going to back up to Sonia's turn.
Okay. I am going to make a fight move. And we'll see what goes from there. Don't get the +1 this time. But okay, mixed beat. So what I'm going to do, how low are these propellers again? Are they just...
They're a few they're a good 15, 20 feet away from the edge. They're a ways off.
But I
these
mean,
are just the giant rotors that these are part of the rotor that's mounted to this structure.
Okay, so these are not the blades or anything.
No, the blades are much further off.
Okay, so that's fine. In that case, I'm going to sneak over to this guard here and just say, and inflict a condition, and I'm not sure which one it would be, but I'm just going to whisper in the ear, his ear, I've been around these guys a lot longer. It's just going to get weirder. You should just give up. Surrender.
This guard thinks that's a great idea and runs over to the edge and jumps off, and you notice that this guard is actually wearing a parachute, unlike the one you threw up that tried to throw you off the edge earlier. Hits the parachute, flops out, and starts gliding away towards what you're hoping would be a ship on the water.
Okay. As he runs away, so you're just like, good boy. And with her other move, just says, inflicts a condition, which is, they've all deserted you. You're all alone. Just give up. And if he's not already frightened, that might be a good one.
Hopeless might be a good one to add from that.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah. Hopeless would be a good one for that. And then
oh no.
Uh-oh.
You just you're just frozen up there for a second, Jan. I didn't hear what happened. So
yeah,
a couple of guards come up as can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Am I
you.
still triggering? Okay. So General Bolio says, those weren't my only guards, you idiots. Because, he uses slurs and treats people very poorly. And calls and says, Come now! And up the stairs come a couple of sword and shield guards. Their weapons are almost identical to what Bolio was using before, and Bolio drops his shield and picks up one of the giant hammers.
Okay.
So now there's 2 additional guards here.
Okay.
You're just gonna get them hurt too.
That might be, but he's not hopeless.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I did inflict something on him then.
You inflicted hopeless. He
Right.
removed the condition.
Oh, he removed the condition. Ah, I see. That's what I missed.
Yep. He called for reinforcements, which is why he doesn't feel hopeless.
So can I make the first move this round?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. In which case, if I'm making the first move, then I do have part of my my move as Stardust with the hologlamor as the hologoddess. I have to, if I'm the first one to act in a crisis or enter danger, mark a condition. So I'm going to inflict the angry condition.
Okay. On
Um, I thought I had to mark the condition. It's like on me, right? Or is that?
What is the wording?
It says.
Does it say mark or inflict?
Yeah, the bonus is when you have time to study something with specialized equipment, ask the GM any question related to it. Bug, you're an ideas person. If you're ever the first one to act in a crisis or enter danger, mark a condition.
Yeah, that's you.
Yep.
Yep, that's you marking it. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so I am marking -2 to, or so I got -2 to figure out a person because I'm now angry, and the first move I'm making is to send my training Joan up to interact with these 2, and she has officially started thriller dancing in a very seductive way and drawing them into the thriller dance. That's her intention to do so.
I learned the thriller dance years ago when I was in high school because we actually did that for theater class one year. We actually all learned the thriller dance in that class. It was fun.
That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So now,
I do still have to make my move because I was just me sending her up. So now I move up to General, and I am angry now. Beacon is angry now, and so she has. She was originally going to. She was originally going to do a different. She was going to be trying to figure out some information, but now she's just angry. So instead, she is going to use sharp with numbers again and attack the general directly.
Okay.
And
Give us 10. We will be taking a break in about 10 minutes, and then we will be back and enjoy everything with all of you again. And we'll, of course, interact in the chat as usual, but you've now attacked the general, so...
Got the downbeat.
You got the downbeat. The general just sweeps your sword to the side with that giant hammer that he picked up and goes, "You're really bad at this, aren't you?"
I feel like that should make me.
You're already angry.
Yep, I'm already angry, but that one might make me a little insecure too.
It might. Yeah. It's up to you if you wish to mark that one.
I'm going to mark that one, and I have to mark an experience. There we go.
Right. Well, I realized that I failed to make use of the opportunity that Dana made with the coins in his armor. So
Mhm.
Oh, he's still suffering from that.
yeah.
Yep.
So on this turn, I'm gonna take 2 actions against him. So I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna go ahead and start the fight. That's a mixed beat, and I'm going to provoke the general. Try and get him to basically focus all of his attacks on me specifically.
Okay.
Just be like, don't worry about them. It's me you want to fight right now.
Okay.
And that'll gain a string. Okay. And then I'm going to inflict a condition. As I say that, I'm going to also, I'm gonna start a grapple with him, try and make him a bit frightened if he's not already.
Okay. Okay. All right. And Sonia?
And then, well, that was
Nope,
one.
that was
one
her first
Oh,
fight.
attack.
that's just
She
your
gets the
first.
second.
Okay, what's your second?
He also gets to choose one from that fight because that was
Oh,
a mixed
yep.
beat.
I'll tell you.
Okay. And then the second fight, another mixed beat. So I'm going to take the hammer from him and kind of hit him in the chest with his own hammer, creating an opportunity for Sonia, who's right behind him, to do something.
Okay. So what the general is going to do here is he's going to make all 3 of you very frightened. He scoops up his shield as he stumbles backwards towards Sonia and flicks it up above his head, and it lands right around here into the gear works of that particular propeller. And you hear some really nasty grinding sounds, and it stops moving. I need somebody to roll defy disaster.
I will.
Oh, okay.
Defy disaster.
How are you
This
going to
should be a
defy
wit.
this disaster?
This one's going to need to be a wit.
Oh, good. Yeah, not me.
Cleverness or knowledge? Yeah, it'll.
13, nice.
Woo!
That was a good time for that.
I use my go-go gadget arms.
You manage to force because you're just a hologram. You manage to force the rotation an extra, just enough that the blades are not being hit by the center propeller.
Ah, yes, right, that.
That would have been very, very bad.
I feel like that should allow me to clear my insecure condition because that would make me pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, I can see that. Note that this is now sinking. You also feel your lurch and you start to go down. It's not fast, but it's definitely not slow.
All right.
All right. Well, if we want to do another round, I am going to I'm going to do a fight move on the general, taking advantage of that opportunity.
Okay.
And this should take advantage of this should include the -2, so maybe sure. So yeah.
Upbeat, you smacked him hard.
Yep, I did. And I'm just gonna. After that, I'm just gonna inflict conditions on him until he goes down.
He just went down. He had 2 conditions on him already.
Yeah. And then on my non-opportunity action, I'm going to turn towards the guards who are advancing, and somehow I recognize one of them from my wicked, wicked past, and I say, "Phil, is that you? What are you doing here, Phil? Why? What?
They transferred me from the prison," as he's doing the thriller moves.
You guys got to get out of here. This place is going down. Do you have the parachutes?
Phil stops doing the dance, runs over by the center braziers, and scoops up one, snaps it onto his shoulders, and runs off. The other guard takes 30 seconds and then follows Phil.
All right. That's these guys. We've got to find what we need to find and get out of here because this place is going down.
I'd assume the twins are on that platform over there. I point to the one that's in the top corner.
Yep, up by where the by the drone is. Just up here dancing away still is the drone, because the drone is here until the end of the session. It says session. Yep. It does not say anything else.
The mixed beat literally says you can't dismiss it.
Nope.
The drone will be following us, giving us a wedding reception soundtrack the entire time.
It's currently doing. You can currently faintly hear the chicken dance.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see that's what it's doing. All right. You guys heading up and down into that particular space?
Yep.
Yes.
And as Sonia moves up there, she is literally just can't stop herself from dancing along to the beat as she's going.
And the drone focuses on you to dance along with.
Yeah. She'll dance with it as long as she keeps moving. Yeah.
Okay, let me get this pasted in here and y'all can rearrange things a bit more when you get here. All right. You come down the stairs and you actually find Varys and Karis sitting at a table reading.
All right.
I don't trust it.
Sonia
That's a good plan.
Step up and get everyone's attention focused on her, and I'm tempted to shout out, "Everybody dance now!" But but no.
That's a good instinct.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to be the main attraction again. And it's a grace roll. This does not require concentration. She's actually dancing along with the music, so.
Yep.
Mixed beat. So yeah, I want all their attention focused on me while I say, look, we've defeated your general. We defeated all your guards. We're dancing. Why don't you just come dance with us a while, head out, we'll take the books. Oh, by the way, the platform's crashing, so you might want to leave. But, right now, everything's turning up us. Why don't you just cut your losses and run? Or cut your losses and leave.
While she's saying this, totally distracting them, what does What is Beacon going to do? By the way, the drone is just standing here dancing.
Yeah, no, actually, Sonia's still dancing with the drone while she's doing this.
Yep. The drone is completely like both trying to direct Sonia, but also like trying to mimic Sonia. It's a really weird like back and forth between the two of them right now of like who's copying who.
Yeah.
Like trying to play off of each other, but they're
like showing off different moves to one another.
Yeah. They're trying to play off of each other, but neither of them took a single class of improv. So
Actually, no. Sonia is, as we established in previous episode, Sonia is an excellent dancer.
Okay.
So
Beacon is still angry. I am still angry. So I am holding myself back from fighting, but I'm going to just do so with an angry tone of voice. I am going to give me a second here. I want to check. Do either of these twins have? Boy, what am I trying to do here? Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to use my search engine optimization. I'm going to try to figure out a person. I want to figure out the twins.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a second here. Okay, so do we know why the twins are even at the Temple of Power, and what they plan to use it for?
They are members of the excuse me. They are members of the Order of the Disciplined. So their objective is to learn everything they can about the Magisterium and report back to their boss.
Okay. So, okay, I want to ask. So I'm going to be using So I'm going to figure out a person. I'm going to use my search engine optimization. Okay, so I want to ask them. Can I address them because they're twins? Is this going to be like a creepy The Shining thing where like they both answer at the same time, or do I have to single one of them out?
You need to single one of them out. There's
Okay,
Barris and Karis. Barris is the one that's farthest away from you on the opposite side of the table.
Okay, I'm going to
Barris
approach
is the one closest to you.
Okay, I'm going to approach the one closest.
Okay.
And okay, so I'm going to roll to figure out a person. Oh, well, maybe this isn't the best decision for me to make because I'm still angry. However, if I'm angry, I'm not making good decisions. So.
Oh, are we still frightened or?
Oh yeah, I think
Okay.
all of you would be frightened because the thing is slowly is going to crash, and it could be worse.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was worried about that. Okay. So. Okay, so let me. Okay, so when you try to understand a person, roll. Okay, so I don't get to ask any questions in regards to figure out a person. However, because I am using my search engine optimization, I do get to ask one question from that list. So the question I'm going to ask, how do you fit into the world around you?
So what you know, and what Karis will what would reply to is, I follow the orders of the first one, and others follow mine. That's pretty much the end of it. By the way, I don't think you guys have ever heard the boss's name before.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, that gives me an idea for my move.
Quick question. Did I ever date someone called the first one? No, never mind.
No, you definitely have not.
I would have remembered that. Yeah. All right.
All right, I guess that makes it my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Beacon is finished.
All right, I'm gonna step forward, and I'm gonna call on a toxic power, and I'm going to ask, who or what is the first one?
Okay.
It's a mixed beat, so it answers the question, and you choose. They take something from me, either knowledge, reputation, or something physical. I mark a condition, or they gain a string on me.
Who are you asking it of? Which one of the two?
The one who mentioned the name, the first one.
Okay, so Karis.
Yeah.
Okay. So Karis is yeah. Karis says the first one is the one in charge. They were the first to find the power. They are the only one who can share it. Very, very creepy, like culty type vibes in the way they respond. A lot more words than I just used. Very flowy language. Nothing real stable. But what I said is basically the gist of it.
Okay. So, which do you choose to happen to me?
Oh yeah, Karis has a string on you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now it's Sonia's turn again. What
All
are you
right.
gonna do?
I'm just gonna. They're still sitting down reading, or with the books in front of them, right?
Yeah, answering questions they were asked, but they were reading the books.
So I'm gonna walk up between them and say, "So you want to read? You want to get this information. We want to get this information too. Is there any way we can come to an agreement without this being just a big fight where we, let's be honest, where we beat the crap out of you and it all goes kind of ugly? None of us wants that. Can we just, share the information and then all go on our ways? Is there any way we can do that?"
At this point, Barris finally looks up and says, "No."
All right. I'm going to do a fight move then. And let me do the actual fight move so it calculates that in. Race, submit. Ooh, downbeat. All right, well, I was going to try and grab the books and then get away, but apparently I do not do that.
No, you do not. You reached for the books, at which point Barris and Karis both pull them back and tuck them into pouches on their sides, stand up, and draw their swords.
All right, well, don't say I didn't try.
And so what's Beacon gonna do?
Beacon is going to. Well, Beacon's the hologram is going to sidle up to the person on the far end of the table.
It's gonna walk up to Barris. So Barris is the one up here. Harris is the one down here.
And Beacon is going to be distracting him with a constant like he's just going to be, or the hologram's going to be constantly distracting him by tapping him on the shoulder and like trying to seduce him and lure him into a dance with the sultry and tones of Smash Mouth's Smash Mouth's All Star. And while she is doing that,
I like to think that the drone isn't like actually like singing it. I think it's like opening and closing its mouth like and it's just a speaker playing it. Just
Yep, basically. think Chuck E. Cheese's robots.
Yeah. Yep.
And by the way, I think Karis and Barris are she, her.
Yes,
pronouns?
They're both she, her, and they are. Yeah.
Okay. So, and so right now, Beacon is both angry and frightened. So I am going to be acting a little bit irrationally. So I am officially done looking at these creepy dudes who apparently think they're better than everybody. The creepy ladies who apparently think they're better than everybody. And I am going to use sharp with numbers.
Okay.
Okay, got the mixed beat. And I'm attacking what's the name? Karis is the one closest to me, right?
Correct.
I attack Karis. I swing my sword.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Wait a second. I forgot a great. Hold on. Give me a second. So instead of swinging my sword, give me a second here. Let's see. I don't have to attack with my sword, do I? I can attack with like stinging words.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I tell Karis. So I inform Karis that I attack Karis with the by striking out from intellectual superiority. Using my vast stores of information and knowledge to attack him from an intellectual point, make him feel inferior, all while Smash Mouth is backing me up in the background. So it's a very strange sort of rap battle looking situation. But instead of rap, Smash Mouth.
Okay, so you're trying to make her feel you're inflicting basically trying to make her insecure.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite.
All right. She responds by escalating the violence and actually swings her sword at you.
I would assume that if she's reaching out to violence, then that would mean that I was successful in inflicting my condition on her.
Yeah.
And with the mixed feat, don't you get 2 things you can do?
Yep. You can inflict 2 of them. You can inflict
Ooh.
can flirt or provoke and gain a string. Cutting
Ooh, okay.
words to inflict a condition, create an opportunity for an ally, or take an object from your opponent.
Okay. So, in which case, okay, so I'm going to inflict. I will also inflict. So I have insecure on her. I will also need to inflict. Let's say frightened.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will also. Let's see here. But the opponent chooses one. They either choose to flirt or provoke. Okay, so that's I got the 2 conditions. So now they get to choose back at me. There we go.
Yep.
What do they choose?
Well, at this point, Karis is going to take a string on you.
Okay. Do I mark that on my thing, or does she just mark it on hers?
I track that.
Okay.
So, now it is Sonia's turn.
Okay.
Not Sonia, Sophie's turn.
Sophie's turn, yeah.
Yeah, Sophie's turn.
All right. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and. How much has the ground underneath us been lurching, by the way?
A bit. It's getting worse.
Okay. I guess I'll just go up and fight Karis with Beacon.
Okay.
Mixed beat. All right. So I'm gonna say all this pain, all this all this fighting, just to show that you're the best, and you're willing to go down with you're willing to go down with the temple just to learn more information. And I'm gonna try and make them feel a little guilty with that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to basically, in the process, that should take take her her attention away from Beacon for a moment to give Beacon an opportunity to,
Okay.
on Karis.
She is going to respond to you. So Karis is going to respond to your actions and make you insecure.
Okay.
You fool, knowledge is everything. If you don't have it, you don't get to win. And you are so ignorant already, you haven't even realized that.
Okay.
All right. Now, It is Sonia's turn.
Okay, and you said you made an opportunity for me?
Opportunity for Beacon. Beacon will will take one, but I want you to go first here.
Right. So I am going to do a fight move.
Okay.
With grace. All right. So mixed beat. I am going to. It's Karis. It's the there. Okay.
Karis is the one that everybody's surrounding. Barris is the one that's being distracted by the dance bot.
I am going to reach in and grab the book from the pouch she took it in.
Okay.
And then for my other move, I'm basically going to turn around to Barris, loud enough for Karis to hear, and say, "Don't worry, you were always the pretty one anyway." And inflict angry on Karis.
Okay. Beacon, roll your opportunity. So as Sonia's doing this and Sophie has distracted Karis, what actions do you take?
Sorry, I was muted. Okay, so roll my opportunity.
Yep.
Is that just the regular dice?
Well, whatever you're going to do during the opportunity. Most people
gotcha.
usually take a fight move, basically.
You basically get a free action.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right, I will take a fight move against Karis.
Okay.
But of course, that'll be sharper numbers. Because my fight isn't good. Oof. Okay, this is going to be a little hard. It's going to be a little difficult for me. Wait a minute, why is that? Something's wrong. I know I have a... Oh, shoot, no. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second. Let me try that again. Okay, so...
Ooh.
Okay, well... That's unfortunate. So I feeling a little bit insecure after that one, I would imagine. Maybe hopeless. So that's my second downbeat in a row. I swing the sword wildly. But I rolled a downbeat, so that doesn't look like it's going to connect very well.
It doesn't. It catches one of the chairs and doesn't really do anything. So what happens is as you're swinging, Karis turns and you swing wildly, catch the chair, and Karis just lets out a massive blast of energy that misses Sonia completely because she wasn't paying enough attention and was right behind your head. And this entire wall collapses along with losing both of the top two bookshelves. They just flew off against the wall. The whole wall rips out. There's air whipping through here now. Things are not safe.
Good thing we were all already frightened, because otherwise now we would be.
Yeah. Yep. Things are not looking good right now. And so we come back to Beacon's regular turn.
Okay. I am going to approach. I'm going to approach Sonia. I'm going to approach my hologram.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to I know that I can't completely fix everything about the hologram, and it will eventually revert back to its wedding reception playlist. However, for one song, I'm going to use my emptiest orchestra
Okay.
in order to play my favorite song, which is a song which is the favorite song of the original programmer of Beacon,
Okay.
and native to the home planet, and native to their particular culture.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be clearing my frightened condition. And then as soon as my condition is cleared after hearing my favorite song, I
Okay.
will go back. The drone will instantly go back to the cha-cha slide for the third time.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Falls off the edge.
Just like, did a dance move and leaned back, and it just over to like.
Okay. Is that it for your turn, Ren?
That's going to be my turn. Yes.
Okay. So
Sophie's turn.
yes, it should be my turn now. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for fight again on Karis.
Okay.
Ooh,
It's an
there
upbeat.
you go.
Even though I'm frightened, it's an upbeat.
I
Which
think
is
she only
great.
has one condition left.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to knock her down to the ground, and pin her arms behind her back. And then basically use all of my strength to keep her in check while I subdue her.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to capture her and take her with us.
Okay.
So, assuming I can get enough, like I also she only needs one more condition to fall unconscious, right? Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So now that I have effectively taken superior position, I'm going to mark that last condition. I don't know which condition it is that needs to be marked, but and I'm going to say, well, if you won't give us information now, then maybe you can later. You're coming with us.
Okay. You just made Barris angry. Karis is unconscious, but Barris is angry. Barris chucks her sword at you.
So should I roll Defy Disaster on that?
You need to roll Defy Disaster.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that with grace, because I'm gonna just try and dodge out of the way.
Okay.
I don't have any. I am not hopeless, so I don't get -2 Defy Disaster. So, oh gosh,
That should actually be
wait,
a
wait,
7. You
yeah.
should have
What?
the minus.
Why does it
You
do
have
that?
to
Okay.
unclick it.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So that's 7. That's
Yep.
so 7. So the GM will offer you a hard choice or success with a sacrifice.
Yep. So you will avoid this, but you have to let go of Karis.
Okay.
She's still unconscious, but you have to let go
Yeah.
of her.
You dodge over here. Now Barris, after throwing her sword, runs past, grabs her twin, and heads to the stairs.
Can I make a fight move as she goes past to try and steal that book?
Feel free.
Okay. All right. Mixed beat. So for the first thing I get to do, I'm going to steal the book. Second thing I'm going to do is basically try and just stick my leg out and try and trip her as she goes past, and give Sophie an opportunity.
Okay. You do successfully get the book. No problem. Partly because you tripped her.
Mm-hmm.
So Barris is there, and Karis is basically, right next to her. And Sophie does have an opportunity to do something.
All right. Well, I'm going to basically lunge at her with another fight move.
Okay.
It's an upbeat. All right, I'm going to knock her down and just, get myself on top of her and
Okay.
inflict as many conditions as I can with my remaining.
Okay. Okay.
She was already staggered from being tripped, so I just finished it off and knocked her down to the ground.
Yep. You got it. You've taken over, at least taken out Barris at the moment. At this point, Barris does call reinforcements. And this back wall where there's just the junk already piled is blown in as two people you haven't seen before come jumping through.
I've never seen before, but
they look like the.
they look like trouble.
They're more the
definitely
psionics.
they definitely look like the 3 agents you've faced and defeated before.
Right.
Yeah. Agent 5, 4, and yeah.
Agent 5 and Agent 4.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we also went against another agent that we didn't get a picture of, but.
Yep. I didn't get pictures of all of them up for you, but I will. Agent 3 is the only one that we didn't get one that was during the big chase scene. So the agents have 2 additional agents have come running in, and they are big. Just one of them, he's just beefy as all heck, at least as big as Agent 5 was. Different species. And then Agent 2 is average, very androgynous looking. You're not sure what you wouldn't have no problem saying every possible gender for this person. You're not sure what. Agent 1 says, the big one says, Agent 2, grab the twins, and bull rushes you. So, you can tell Agent 1 is wearing a jetpack, Sonia,
Mhm.
and there's no wall behind you.
Right. So,
You need to defy disaster.
okay. I was going to say, this is a very important question that I have to ask before you
Yep.
leave. The one with the jetpack, the androgynous one. Are they cute?
You would think so, yes.
Right. Because they're starting out on a bed. So, I just...
Sonia,
Right.
the endless flirt.
Stick with what you know is what I say. Anyway,
I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's the way Sonia is.
right. So I will defy disaster. I did want to do something else in addition. I don't know what order you would like me to do this in, because they came in, had a speech, and then did something without using a special ability like I do. And basically, I just want Sonia to be so frustrated with this wave after wave of guards who just will not listen to reason, that it just flows off of her, and unconsciously she does the way of the flow, and it just, all of this frustration blasts into the person charging her, which creates an opportunity
Okay.
for an ally. So
Who is getting hit?
which one's charging me?
Number 1.
The big one?
The big one.
Then yeah, he's the one that gets hit.
Okay. You
And
do
that
have
gets-
an opening
Uh-huh.
that one of you could take. Mostly this is about to mostly because you did this as Agent 1 charged you. Beacon and Sophie can both make a grab to assist in this defy disaster.
Okay.
So all 3 of you can roll. That's the opportunity. You caused them to stumble, and
Mhm.
they did not hit you as fast and hard as they should have, because they
Right.
didn't remember to flick on their jetpack, because your frustration just kind of blew their brains a little bit.
All right.
So all 3 of
And-
you roll defy disaster.
All right.
And what is the best way to defy this with?
I'm going to use Grace.
It's a grace
Yeah.
roll.
A grace roll? Okay.
This is a grace roll,
Definitely
or
a swiftness.
it is involving swiftness. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, one could argue that it could also be daring if you want to use like all your strength to kind of stop. But
You could possibly roll daring if you wanted. Grace would be for sure the ones that Beacon and Sonia should probably be rolling. You might get away with daring.
I can roll
because you're
either
on
because
inside.
they're both maxed out, so I can roll either.
Go for it.
I'll
You
just
said
do
I
it.
need to roll Grace?
Yeah.
Did you say that I needed to roll Grace for this?
Yeah,
defy
you do, Ren.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
This was not what I was expecting out of this particular roll. You have all done amazingly well in stopping Sonia from being flown out the open air window. This wall is not there. Sonia was just going to go away. You've all stopped it. So, in this case, Sonia, you dodged, but lost one of the 2 books. Except Beacon grabbed the book as he went stumbling past.
Nice.
And Sophie, well, your defying of this disaster is you managed to get jetpacks off of both Karis and Barris before the agent interacts with you. So you have, together you have 2 jetpacks. Okay. And the big guy is going to be coming back. He's currently off the map. We'll just put him down here on the stairs for now. He went over the edge, but you know he's got a jetpack and therefore will soon be back.
Right.
What are you guys going to do?
I am going to... well, first of all, I'm smitten with the agent. And I'm going to go up. And, well, technically it's a fight move.
Yeah.
So let me... Sorry, for some reason it wasn't tabbing there. And I'll click that on and do this. Not with daring, with grace. Hey, finally an upbeat today. So the first thing I'm going to do is come up and flirt with her by saying, look, someone as beautiful and as intelligent as you clearly knows better than to be working for these people. Why don't you work with us, or at least just let it go? And so I would like to get a string on them.
Okay.
The second thing I'm going to do is basically steal her jetpack as I cozy up to her.
Okay.
And then I would like the as she realizes her jetpack is gone, she suddenly feels a little bit more insecure.
Okay. You 3 now have jetpacks.
I have 2. Sonia has 1, but yeah.
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 We have 3 jetpacks between the 3 of us.
You have 3 jetpacks as a group.
Okay.
The Agent 2 will stop, a little flustered, but is going to give you a kiss on the cheek, which is quite frankly how you got real close enough to remove that jetpack.
Yeah.
And take a string on you.
Okay, fair enough.
Finally kiss in a dangerous situation.
I don't think this is finally.
That's just a Sonya thing.
It's just, it's Sonya every time you fight someone. It's,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, we're going to go to Sophie.
Okay.
You're holding 2 jetpacks.
Yep.
What are you doing?
So you tell me what the best way to roll for this is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to toss one of the jetpacks to Beacon. While putting one on myself, grab one of the twins and launch myself out the open, like the opening towards Cassandra's ship.
We'll call that a fight move, and you have to have an upbeat to pull all 3 off.
Okay.
I was gonna say this is kind of like when you try to like get 3 wishes in with a genie in 1 wish, just with clever wording.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. So roll a fight move if you get an upbeat.
That's why I'm asking. You know, what's yeah. I'm gonna do it with. I'm gonna do this with daring. Yeah, I'll do it with daring because this is definitely something that requires being quite daring. Oh, hang on, let me make sure I mark that. Don't want to cheat. It's an upbeat, even with the frightened.
Yay.
Okay. You successfully get Beacon a jetpack, strap on one, and then you grab Barris, who's right next to you, and jump out the wall.
As I'm passing Beacon, I say, grab the other one.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take a first of all, of course, my hologram, it always moves first. So my hologram moves in front of the stairs
Mm-hmm.
and blocks the stairs,
Okay.
preventing that guard from leaving the staired area.
Well, he's not actually
and
there. He's
starts,
just
and starts flossing. Starts flossing to I've got a feeling. Is mandatory for all.
Well, he's not there. He was never there.
Oh,
I just put him there temporarily.
Oh, okay. So then, same idea. My hologram moves behind the other guard and is distracting her with flossing too. I've got a feeling.
Okay.
And while that's happening, I, with my fancy new jetpack, try to take the advice. I think Sophie's advice, and go and grab. Is it Barris I'm supposed to be grabbing?
Ferris is the one that's there.
Okay, so I grab Barris. I'm going to grab Barris and follow Sophie out.
Okay. Roll a fight move.
Roll a fight. Can I roll my sharp with numbers, or do I have to roll fight?
This has to be fight, because you're not actually engaging somebody. It's
Fight is the catch-all danger move to do something dangerous.
Thank goodness I got rid of my frightened condition. I was worried about this. Now watch me roll a downbeat. Oh, mixed beat. Oh, I will take it.
You fail to grab Karis.
But considering
Karis was unconscious.
Yeah, Beacon just can't get a hold of Karis and drag Karis out the wall.
Not strong enough with synthetic limbs.
No, for some reason this is not working.
But I'm not gonna. But because it's a mixed beat, I'm gonna take the victory. I'm gonna take is I'm not gonna mark a condition, and the way I'm gonna justify that is that I'm not really interested in saving anybody from the sigil and barricade.
Okay, and then you jump out the wall.
And I'm gone.
Okay.
All right. Well, shoot.
There's a hard light hologram flossing behind you.
Yes, I know.
that sounded.
I'm going to actually try and entice the conscious agent and say, this place is going down. You could always just come with me.
You might be a fun distraction, but I have my duties too.
Okay, I was going to try and make an entice roll on that, but I'll just, if it's clear that she's just not going to go no matter what.
Yep.
I will then make a fight move to try and grab the other twin. And
get the backpack on, grab the twin, and get out the wall.
Yep.
Make a fight move to succeed.
Right. Let's see. So fight is up here. I will turn that on. Where is it? There it is. There it goes, and then that, and Grace, and submit.
Hey.
There we go. And because I rolled over 10, I do it with such grace that she is impressed by me. I get another string on her, and she has to tell me what's so impressive about me. Or they have to tell me what's so impressive about me.
Their response is, as you jump out the wall, carrying with Barris
Someone
on
who's
your,
like two feet higher than you.
yeah, with Barris strung across your back, you jumping out, and you're like, and their response is, "Wow, for someone so small, you are so strong."
I just wink at her, and then as soon as we're out of view, it's like, oh my god, how are they so heavy?
So you're carrying like
Mhm.
fireman, not a fireman carry, like either fireman carry or in your arms forward.
Oh, I'm 100% bridal carrying Barris. Like,
So you got out the door. You got out the wall with Karis, which is not quite what's left.
So I think we're all going to head to the ship.
You're all heading for the ship, but you are out the wall.
Yep.
And Agent 1 is definitely waiting for you.
yeah.
Now, don't want to be a stickler or anything. However, my hologram is here for the entire session. It can't be dismissed, not even by logical, things like.
Yeah.
So, it's got to be just like standing there in the air, kind of at an even level with me.
Yeah. It follows you. It's there too.
Okay.
I mean, it's coming from a drone, so the drone flies.
Yeah, the drone is flying around. It's projecting and it's still dancing.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that the tunes are still a part of the story.
No, they
Gotta have the
definitely are
tunes.
part of the story.
Okay, Peter Quill.
I have to say, this has been my favorite episode.
Are we just gonna dance off with this guy now?
The drone is a little ways behind because it's like, wait, what? Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
And so it's a little ways behind you.
I like to think that every time it dips a little bit, the hologram just does the
That is perfect.
Beacon comes over to help you with the twin. And you've got Karis strung up between you. What each of you is basically carrying some of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Because dang, that it's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So, in comes Agent 1. How are you? Agent 1 is kind of keeping pace with you at the moment. What are you going to do to prevent a mid-air battle with Agent 1?
Well,
Beacon already has an idea. It involves a hologram that won't stop playing amazing 90s, amazing tunes from the 90s.
I honestly, right now, I think the hologram would be playing "We're Not Gonna Take It."
Yes, that was. You know what? That's exactly what I was pretty much thinking. Very same energy. Very same
Either
energy.
that or Convoy or something like that.
Some Twisted Sisters, all we need right now.
Yeah.
The hologram has officially gotten in Agent 1's face and is just doing that, you, me, really just aggressively demanding a dance battle.
Dance off.
A dance off.
Mid-air dance battle.
Dance off, bro.
Now, we're not going to take it, as I understand. I just need one moment here. I need to look something up.
Oh no, are you gonna look up the lyrics?
No, not the lyrics.
Okay.
Just remember, we can't play copyrighted music on here.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to. No. So we're not going to take it. It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds long ish. So that gives us 3 minutes and 40 seconds for this dance battle in order for us to like really plan how we're going to take care of Agent.
I think that we're going to run while you distract him, and then
Yes.
we're going to crash land on the ship, and then leave.
Well, I'm gonna at the very least try and no longer be carrying the twins, so that way I can at least
Yeah.
engage him in battle if I need to.
Well,
Because I'm probably the best physically equipped to deal with someone of that stature.
Yeah.
I want,
so
I,
here's the kicker. It's taking all 3 of you to carry the twins. There's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to drop the twins because I want us to. I think that if we get the twins seem like they have a bond with each other, they'll be less likely to work with us if we don't try to save them both.
Right. How far are we from the ship?
It's a few hundred yards away. You can see it. It's coming towards you now as it's realized what's been going on and as returning. But it's a sailboat. It takes a while to turn even in
Right.
midair.
Do we think we're going to get there before he catches up with us?
You don't know. It depends on how quickly the ship finishes turning.
The song's only got 2 minutes left.
Okay, Well, if it's possible for the 2 of you to take the 2 twins, I can possibly distract him. But I don't
I've
know
got a
that we
better
want to
idea.
do a midair handoff.
Yeah.
You two are. You two, I would guess are stronger than me already. And do either of you still have the frightened condition?
I do.
I don't. So why don't I try and hold him back while you two keep carrying?
Okay.
Because I can fight him with less chance of a downbeat problem.
Do I think I can carry?
I
this
I
thing
effectively
over
have a
there?
+1 to all my fights right now instead of a +3.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's where I am too.
Oh, so maybe you are both still better than me.
Yeah, because
Okay,
it's a -2 on top of the +3, so it's just a +1.
With my I have a +2 if I'm using sharper with numbers.
Okay.
Which
Well,
you could do that instead.
Jen, do I think I could carry the twin by myself for a round or so of combat?
You think maybe?
Okay. All right. Get in there. Get his jetpack off.
That's a good idea. In fact, as a matter of fact, that's a great idea because I have, of course, in cartography. I have vast stores of information, much of it accurate, some of it useful. When you try to recall information relevant to a challenge before you roll plus spirit. If a 10 plus is the information is precise, accurate, and just what you needed. 7 through 9, most of it's accurate, some of it crucial, something crucial is out of date and you don't know what. So I'm going to I want to try and figure out exactly what we need to do to deactivate or remove Agent 1's jetpack.
Okay.
Well, you should already know
Well,
that because you put yours on and hit the.
I'm saying like turn it off completely so that they can't even like hold on to it.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So that's a mixed beat. So most of the information is accurate, but something crucial is out of date. How do I deactivate this thing completely? With a crucial piece of information missing.
Well, a piece of information that's missing is you don't know where the power button is. You know where the power button is, right?
Yes.
So you can fly over there and push it. But you don't know how to take it off. because you never took them off. You put it on,
Yes.
but you're not sure where the quick release is to force it to drop him completely.
Okay, so I'm going to relay that information to Sophie is going on the attack with me. Correct?
As soon as I no longer have a twin that I'm carrying.
Yeah, same
Okay.
here.
Okay, so the information I'm going to relay to Sophie is we need to hit that power button. I can work on distracting, and we need you to get behind and get that. And as soon as you hit that power button, as soon as we get that power button hit, we also need to slice the shoulder strap.
There's
All
a
right, keep
quick
him distracted
release
long enough for
on
me to
the
put her down.
front. Sonia shouts out, "There's a quick release on the front. That's how I stole this one."
Okay. All right. So I'm going to see if I can. So I'm going to. And so one of us has got to work on hitting that power button. The other one's got to work on the quick release.
It's like, all right, keep him distracted long enough for me to put her down.
Okay. I am going to go and join my drone. And I am going to use, for the third time this round, the emptiest orchestra on Agent 1. I always know what kind of song most appeals to someone. And it's very similar to what I did before. I have just temporarily managed to convince my drone to actually play a song that's other than the wedding playlist, and just in time, because we're not going to take it, was just ending. Luckily for us. So I have now, using the Empty Orchestra, I'm now going to be playing Agent 1's favorite song in order to distract him, and buy the other two a little more time to get the bodies on the ship.
Okay. So you're going to take a +1 forward for your next action.
Oh, okay. And I also get to clear a condition. So I'm going to clear my angry condition.
So you take the +1 or you clear a condition. Which one is it?
Oh, I take the +1 or clear a condition. I didn't realize that. Oh, it is that. Okay. I'm going to clear the condition.
Okay.
What condition are you clearing?
Wait, I'm going to clear the condition of, I'm sorry, not my condition. Sorry, I'm going to clear the frightened condition of Sophie.
Okay.
Yeah. So it starts playing the agent's favorite song, and Sophie's like, "Oh yeah, this is my jam."
It's like some rock ballad, and it gets her in the zone. She's just like,
Yeah.
No, even better. It's, oh, please, no, even better. It's like it's
Bohemian Rhapsody.
We Belong. No, We Belong by Pat Benatar.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just like how we've just turned this like
Oh no, she just
the
froze
entire
up.
session.
Okay.
We missed that.
Oh.
We kind of missed that because he glitched out a little bit.
Oh, I said I like how we've turned just this like random flub into just the whole session. It's just
It is my favorite.
This reminds me of the kitty cat spiritual weapon from the one shot we did a couple months ago.
Oh,
It makes me think of Earthworld, the comic, the old web comic, and like they'd always do dance battles in Earthworld.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So at this moment, things do get a little worse for you as a high speed burn is catching up.
aw, I liked her.
And she scoots right underneath you and takes Karis from you.
Uh,
Unless you defy disaster.
I would like to defy disaster to keep a hold. Yes, please. Alright, so there. Turn that off. Oh, shoot, I did that wrong, but I'm still frightened. But anyway, defy disaster with grace. No. Do I think it would impress her to keep the twin away from her? I think it would. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take the +1 to that. Mixed beat.
Okay. Well, here's where things go a little sideways for you.
Mm-hmm.
At this moment, Karis wakes up and is trying to dig through your pouch to get the book.
Ah.
So now you have a choice. You can succeed but lose the book, or lose Karis and keep the book.
So, but if I succeed, basically, if I keep Karis, I've got Karis with the book.
No. Because if Karis takes the book out of your pouch, she can toss it to Agent 2, and they will escape.
Ah. All right, I see what she's doing, and I basically turn to Agent 2, you said?
Yep.
And say, if you want her, fine, she's your problem now. And grab the book and throw Karis at her.
Okay. You've kept the book. Karis is caught by Agent 2, and they fly off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tempted to do something as they flee, but I actually don't want either of them to die. So okay.
Yeah, this is the one where if they fall, they will die.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I will fly around behind the big guy there and basically turn off his jetpack. This sounds like a fight move, but
That's definitely a fight move.
ooh, downbeat.
You do not. You cannot get close due to the backwash from that jetpack. It's just
Okay.
not possible.
All right. Hopefully, we're at least distracting him enough to let Sophie get to the ship.
6.
All right, Sophie, what are you doing?
Well, I'm still holding on to Barris, so I'm gonna, basically do my best to get her to the ship and make sure that Agent 2 doesn't come back to take her from me.
Okay, so you want to go faster,
Yes.
basically. Okay.
Sure. Yes.
Let's not go all Sonic fandom there. Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Faster, must go faster.
You don't even know how fast I am. I'm fastest.
Although I do like the ideas of us having jetpacks now.
Yes.
You get a roll fight.
Okay.
In this case, make sure it's got to be Grace. In this case, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're both the same plus, so. But I will roll it with Grace. And
Yeah.
I'm sure Agent 2 saw that from afar, so I'm gonna choose them to be impressed with me.
Okay. Okay.
Cause yeah. Gotta make use of that
That big dyke energy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And now we're back around to Beacon's turn. What are you going to do?
Okay, so what conditions do we have on Agent 1? Any?
None.
And none on Agent 2?
Agent 2 is now off the screen again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we see where she's going to?
Back the same direction those guys with parachutes went.
Okay.
Okay, so how's Sophie doing with the burden of one person? Does Sophie need any help?
I'm assuming I need 4 more rounds to get there.
Okay.
I'm
So
assuming
I'm
that's
going-
what those numbers mean, is that I have 4 more rounds to get there.
Okay, so I'm going to.
It's not a denial. That's not a denial.
It's not a denial, no.
But on the other hand, she's now a couple of rounds ahead of our friend here. So
Okay, considering that I had cleared the condition for Sophie, and Sophie is probably one of our heaviest hitters, I'm going to go relieve Sophie of her burden temporarily.
You need to roll fight to catch up.
Okay.
Yes, I'm quite far away by now.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize how far away we were. It looks a lot shorter.
Oh,
on the map.
this is just the extra scratch. This is the extra scratch pad I created in case the situation came up.
So you knew that this situation would come up.
Well, it wasn't a guarantee; it was a possibility. I had 4 or 5 options for how this session would roll. So
you gave us jetpacks and a giant hole in the wall.
I did.
She has a Pepe Sylvia board, like, but what if this happens?
I never plan a guaranteed how a session's gonna go. I just have options.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in which case, I'm going to do my best to help take out Agent 2 or Agent 1 here. I'm going to use my sharp with numbers.
Okay.
Mixed beat. So I'm going to inflict the frightened, and I'm going to induce frightened by reminding. So I guess the action I'm taking is I swing at the shoulder strap, and I either, depending on GM's preference, I'm going to either completely knock off one of the shoulder straps or damage it bad enough that it's clearly and physically noticeable to Agent 1 that like their shoulders, their jetpack is a lot less secure than it was before, which will induce frightened on them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say to Agent 1, I'm going to remind Agent 1, I'm going to yell at Agent 1 and because I'm angry, I'm going to say, like, you're working for planet killers, society destroyers, you're working for genocidal maniacs, and you can't even get over, you can't even stop working for these people while you're putting your life in danger it like miles up in the sky to inflict guilty on them. And then they get to do one to me.
Yep. they're going to also cut one of your straps on yours to make you frightened and say, I enjoy it. So you have lost one of your 5 straps. If you lose 3 of them, you're pretty screwed.
Meanwhile, hologram Beacon's just over here, just boogieing.
Yep.
Yep.
She is currently doing the worm.
on nothing. On just
Oh, nothing, yeah.
just doing the worm. It doesn't have anything to push herself up with. Just happens to be doing the worm.
She looks like a tube sock, you know. She looks like one of those like wind socks.
One of the wacky
arm tube band?
Yes.
Yeah, the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube thing.
That is their actual legitimate name.
Yep.
That like the patent. Like if you look up the patent, that is what their name is.
Which is exactly why it's so fun to say.
Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yep. Okay.
And at what point do you feel like the session got away from you?
I never feel like I control any session.
This
which
is the curse
probably
of the
this time,
GM.
and I'm a good GM.
This is the curse of the GM. You don't control the session.
All right. Are you done, Ren?
Yes, Beacon is done.
I think that makes it my turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to make a fight move, which is not beat. And for my first action, I am going to steal his jetpack. It's like, this is the quick release in front, I say, and then turn it off, as my second move. So basically, I've stolen it, but I don't want to have it pull me away. So sort of release and off at the same time.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I think I wave at him as he plummets to the ocean.
Well, you wave at him from the same angle because he steals your jetpack in return.
Work. All right.
Very Bugs Bunny, falling with Daffy as they're still arguing kind of scene here.
Fine. Suppose for the third thing, I actually put my jetpack that I've stolen back on and turn it on.
Yeah. A split second later, he's put his on while the worm is still being done next to him as the drone falls.
So, but wait.
Yes,
Quick
sink in the
bathtub. I took 2 of my actions, one to steal it, one to turn it off, and then one to get it on and turn it back on. He only had 1 action, so he got it off me, but it was still shooting straight up. So if he's just hanging on to it, it's blasting him in the face.
Oh no. He did the same move you did.
Okay. So then I have 1 more action.
And you're falling together.
Okay. Yeah, no, in that case, yeah, I use my last remaining action to turn mine back on and get away from him.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're good. You're flying. He has clicked his back on.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it below, and he's shooting at an angle where he's aiming towards Sophie.
Yeah.
You, by the way, are missing 1 strap on yours.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Beacon.
Yeah.
So you're missing a shoulder strap, and you're like,
This was not an
thank God the
improvement.
crotch strap and the other shoulder are still in place.
I'm just gonna say that, like, Sophie saw me break that jetpack. She knew what she was getting into.
Sonia? Yeah.
Sonia, you mean,
Sonia,
yeah,
Sonia, Sonia.
I know. It's just this was not an improvement.
Well, it's an improvement over falling.
Yeah, and it did technically, by Sophie some more time to get her to the ship while we were
Yep.
messing around with this. So,
Okay. So we're just going to position him down here. We're going to say this is vertical. You two are over here.
mhm.
Sophie's over here. He's trying to come this way, and the drone is following him, blasting at max volume because you are now farther away despite having given orders that the drone had to follow Agent 1.
And the drone has officially started playing The Long Way Down.
I just like to say, just respond in chat for a moment. This episode is indeed very Looney Tunes. So
Yeah.
This whole episode. So
I just have Looney Tunes sound effects playing in my head right now.
Yeah.
It's just-
yep, that makes perfect sense.
and at the end of the session, I promise I will say that's all, folks.
So the question becomes then, since this Looney Tunes chase is going on, it is Sophie's turn. So what is Sophie going to do?
Do I notice that he's coming after me now?
No, you haven't yet.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to stay focused on my task of get to the ship as soon as possible.
Okay.
So, that's disconcerting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was meant to be public, but that is.
Oh yeah. No, I don't like hiding my die rolls because it's just more entertaining when you can see
Well,
them
there
and
you
I
go.
don't have to fudge them.
I
You got an upbeat.
had a note, Pete. So I got a higher number, but I don't know his modifiers. So
No, you don't.
But I mean, it can't be more than mine. So if
And
anything, he got a
spends his
15.
entire round plummeting and then reestablishing himself. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure how far forward he got this round.
But yeah, no, that was an upbeat for fight. So
Yeah, comparatively, yep.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go and we're gonna ignore Beacon and Sonia for a bit because they're just trying to catch up as well. And so we're gonna have Sophie roll again.
Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna say that Defy Disaster might be best in this current situation.
Well, you're still rolling fight because you're
Okay.
flying. There's no
Okay.
disaster to defy yet.
Okay. So let's just keep going. Oh, it's a mixed beat.
Okay.
So I slowed down just a tiny bit. Unless one of them can way of flow me an opportunity.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Okay. Rolling with grace. It's an upbeat.
It's an upbeat.
The song currently playing is We Like to Party, and the hologram is now dancing like the old man from the Six Flags commercial. Just wanted to throw that in.
Nice.
All right, you make it there. He's a couple rounds behind you. You figure once you land and hand off the twin to be tied up.
Yeah, I basically tell Cassandra, get her in the hold, make sure she can't move, and then I rush back out to deal with the guy.
And now I need you to roll Defy Disaster.
Okay.
I would have recommended that you like land on her head to keep her knocked out.
What exactly is happening in which I need to defy disaster, so I know what I need to roll?
This is going to be wit.
Oh, wonderful. I don't have a minus to it. I have a plus to it, but it's only a +1. So
It's okay.
Better than me.
It's a mixed beat. Hard choice or success with the sacrifice.
Yeah, your jetpack starts to sputter at you, and you're not sure if it's running out of gas or not. You don't know exactly what's happening, so you need to drop the jet. You need to drop out of the jetpack just before you go over the edge of the ship, so that you don't fall to your doom.
Okay.
Because you have to realize you had to realize that the jetpack was running out of gas.
Okay.
I had a second countdown going separate from the one I was sharing with you.
Wonderful. Okay.
If you had rolled a second mixed beat, you would have had to defy disaster to drop Barris and make it to the ship on your own.
Oh no. Okay, but I got her to the ship.
You got her to the ship. You did.
But I don't have my jetpack anymore.
No, your jetpack goes over the edge and spiraling down.
Okay, does the ship have any kind of ranged weapons or ballista?
Yeah, the crew is starting to fire already.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna jump on one and
Agent 1 is turning and fleeing.
Okay.
I would like to get his jetpack as we go past.
He's staying lower than you.
Dang it.
In fact, it looks like he's diving towards the water as quick as possible, because he might also have realized he's soon to run out of gas.
Fair enough.
And by complete coincidence, the drone starts playing "Free Fallin'" by Tom Petty.
This is amazing. This is just amazing.
You two, you both make it to the ship. Your jetpacks are still functional. They'll have to be refueled. You didn't run out, but you're low. One of them obviously both of them obviously need repair on their straps. So yeah, the crew takes them to replace the webbing and get them fixed up. Otherwise, yeah, you guys have successfully scored a prisoner.
Yes.
And you got 2 books.
I will dive into them.
Actually, that's a good question. Is the temple already crashed, or is it still going down?
As you turn to look, and as the ship is coming back towards towards it, and you can see one of the other. You see an explosion on the highest level where the turbines were, and you think that damaged rotor finally blew up. At which point, it's followed by a second and then a third explosion, and it crashes to the ground.
So I'm guessing we can't go back for any more books.
No.
Half of them were exploded off the wall anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them blew away because the walls got partially destroyed.
There were a lot of bookshelves.
There were. And it may have been possible to get back, but you didn't get those books. And you figure the ones the twins were reading were probably the best choices to save.
Yeah.
And you'd be correct.
So, look, we got loot. We kidnapped someone.
Whoa, now.
I got to dance. I feel this is like old home week for me.
We did not kidnap her. We took a prisoner of war. We took a prisoner of war.
Yeah, you say potato. I say potato.
The chaotic good answer. The chaotic neutral answer.
Exactly.
I mean, Sophie is very much chaotic good. just
Hey,
just
if,
in her nature, she is also a knight. So
yeah. I mean, I've been kidnapped by pirates before. It's not so bad.
in that moment, Cassandra just decides to come down and be like, "What do you say about pirates?"
I
Because
nothing.
she may or may not have been a pirate. That might be.
Oh, wait a minute. That Cassandra?
Yeah. Yeah, she's the one that got me off my planet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I used to. Did you ever hear of Sonia the Black?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
or
no.
not.
Cassandra does know who Sonia the Black is.
Okay.
Cassandra
And
does, but I don't.
she's really worried that you actually showed up on her ship because you have a tendency to steal the ships you're on.
Well, that does happen.
So
Don't worry. That's all in the past.
Yeah,
You have-
Cassandra might know who Sonya the Black is, but I don't. So
Yeah, no.
you have 2 books. These 2 books contain separate pieces of information. You don't know which one Karis was reading and which one Barris was reading anymore. They've changed hands so many times as you've been fighting, trying to keep things taken care of.
So one thing that I should note absolutely happened is that the Agent 1 has now sank into like the water, right?
No,
no,
Oh, there.
he rode his jetpack down before he ran
okay.
out of gas.
But the point being, though, is that officially puts him out of the range of the drone. So the
Yep.
drone has now come back and is on the ship,
Oh yeah,
making sure to supply us all with quality 90s music.
the drone
Okay.
is on the ship right now next to you playing We Are the Champions.
Yes.
Not We Will Rock
Not
You, not the combo version, just We Are the Champions.
Mhm.
Not playing the radio combo version. So those of you who know the difference. So what happens here is you quickly page through the books. They're very blatant about what they are. One contains the location. This location is on another planet. And it just calls the place Forgotten. It's the Temple of the Forgotten. That's all it says. It gives you the location, talks about it a bit, the history of the temple, and the fact that it's a dead planet. There's nothing on there. No life exists anymore. Something destroyed it all. And the other book talks about the way of power.
Okay.
And it'll take some studying for you to understand what that means and how it affects you. But it will be another move option for you.
Okay. Well, because it's the most inconvenient for us, I'm guessing they know where the location is. So we should probably get a move on.
Yep. Prince Benishimo and Harry and Pinjaga are here, and they're ready to go. They caught up with a little small ship. There's a dinghy that wasn't there before, strapped to the side. And Cassandra says, "All right, let's hit the sails."
Is my uncle with them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here too. In fact, there's a couple extra people who you recognize. At least one extra person who Sonia recognizes.
Yes.
So one of your other people you've known, and you're like, huh?
Is it Sarah or?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
Sarah waves and says, "I'm working. They hired me."
You're always working. You should take a break.
Later.
All right.
Scurries away.
Well, and as we go off planet, I'm going to send a message to Kalia to make sure that the princess stays safe.
Yep.
Letting her know that, hey, I'm going off planet. I need you for the safe.
Kalia says that sends back a message that says her and Gregor have taken the princess to a safe location, somewhere that that was only that only the princess knew. It was an oral tradition, and with and so the royal family who knows it is gone. They've all left. The palace has been abandoned.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So I relay that information, saying that the princess is safe, and she has people that keeping her safe.
Glad to hear it. Oh, by the way, Cassandra, can I trade you this gaudy looking sword for like a cutlass or something?
Cassandra laughs and says, "Yeah, head to the armory, take your pick."
Thanks. Oh, by the way, this was one of the general swords, if that would buy you anything.
It's actually got a it's got a series of rubies down around the hilt.
Had a series of rubies down the hill.
Had.
So
Cassandra probably looks at it like,
you're getting a sword. Man. Anyway.
Yep. And so you guys are heading up, and beautiful sparkling lights as you sail the heavens. The stars pass beyond, and you're in some. None of you understands the physics except maybe Beacon on why this works, and Beacon is not going to explain it to you because you'll fall asleep if she tries.
So
Beacon has been fighting the urge all session so far to avoid dancing along with her hologram. And so now she is way too busy engaging in that to be caring about physics.
Yeah,
so
no,
Beacon and Beacon's double are dancing, and what would that
I think
be?
I'm gonna join them. I think I'm gonna join them because that'll help, with the anger, I think, a little bit.
Let's have you I want you to roll straight heart. Beacon,
Nice.
straight heart right now.
So you want me to roll what?
Heart. Just click on heart.
You got it. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Hold on, give me a second. Try that again.
Oh, no.
You have no self-control at this point, and you have launched another 3 drones. So there are now 5 of you dancing with you in the middle of these other holograms dancing along.
I'm just okay, and I imagine that the drones are also like now playing like disco music and
Yes.
with like disco lights.
Wait. I've got a better. I just have an idea. Because I got a downbeat. All 4 of the holograms are completely off sync with each other, playing different songs.
Oh no! Oh no! That probably sounds horrible.
They're doing the same dance. They're playing.
They're doing the same dance, but they're all playing
songs in the same key and the same rhythm. They're just not the same song.
Exactly.
So you know how you can like line up certain songs because they're in the same key.
That's all over TikTok.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound
mashup.
It's a mashup. They're doing a mashup. You have no control over this mashup. You have 4 different songs in the mashup.
And it doesn't exactly like it doesn't exactly like destroy like anybody's confidence or anything, but it's not exactly the Final Fantasy victory theme that we were hoping for.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've just asked in chat. I posted it. Chat, you need to tell us what 4 songs are being played simultaneously in this mashup. Whether they actually work or not, Beacon's drones make it happen. So what 4 songs are we listening to?
I'd like to think at least one of them is "Don't Stop Believin'." Tina.
What?
September. Okay.
Good.
Okay, we do one more.
All right.
Yeah, we got Don't Stop Believin', Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and September.
Wait. I got the 4th.
You've got the 4th? What's the 4th?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's it's like on the tip of my tongue. It's like I'm thinking of the tune, but not the.
Down with the sickness.
Yep.
Last.
There we go.
Down with the sickness. What?
That's yeah.
Little
Yeah.
jarring, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, they somehow sync up in every way but the words, and you don't know why your drones are doing this. You have no control over them at the moment. And a 5th drone is running the disco lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which does not line up at all with anything else going on right now.
I honestly
wanna
don't
say-
think it's possible to be angry anymore after that display.
No,
I
we're
wanted
going
to
to call
just
this
also-
a clear all conditions dance party. If you participate, you have no conditions.
All
I
right.
want to just go ahead and point out as well that this is like the end of every single 90s Saturday morning cartoon.
It is. Yeah.
Yes. And then as
That's
the Looney Tunes theme plays and the circle shrinks, Sophie breaks the 4th wall and looks over and goes, but that's all, folks.
Which is followed immediately thereafter by all the drones simultaneously having their holograms of Beacon start playing as and dancing and performing as Prince. They're all Prince. They've all got the guitar. They all look like Beacon still, but they're wearing the Prince guitar, and Raspberry Beret plays as the episode ends.
Yay!
Which brings us to our final move, the end of the game move.
I promised y'all I would say that's all, folks.
Yes, you did. You lived up to it.
So,
All right.
everybody gets an XP if a PC confessed their love.
I don't think I confessed it. I did get smitten with someone, but I didn't say anything really.
Now,
Yeah.
a PC struck a blow against oppression or de-escalated a violent situation. You definitely attempted to de-escalate, and you definitely struck a blow against oppression.
Yeah, we took a prisoner, a high-ranking prisoner. That I think that strikes a significant blow.
I mean,
Yep.
and I probably de-escalated the situation many times with music and dancing.
Yeah.
A
I need at least
PC
one.
leapt into danger with daring and panache.
Hello.
I'll give everybody a check one for that. So that gets you 2. And we didn't use the safety tool or palette or a check-in card of any kind, so we'll skip that one. But I want to say good job. So if you all mark your downbeats as XP, and the 2 you just got, I think everybody had at least 4.
Yeah.
I only had 1 official downbeat that session.
Okay, so then you've only got the 3 XP.
Because there was one that I changed from a downbeat.
Yes.
I had 3 downbeats.
Yep. So you've got 5 XP off this session.
I got 4
okay.
XP, but I had 1 left over. So.
I am 1 XP away from advancing to my next playbook.
Oh, to heck with it. Y'all get an extra XP then.
Okay. I'm just like, really, I'm 1 away because this would be the perfect opportunity to,
Yeah.
You can all take an extra XP. You'll roll out with 1 extra XP, so you'll get 3 from the end of session check.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I guess it's time to switch to a new playbook.
Yeah, you've got a month to figure it out
appropriate.
instead of
Oh, I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
But-
we got 4 more sessions and 3 more temples to explore. So be aware. Things will be a bit different.
All
You're
right.
on your way to a dead planet, and that planet, what was the name of that one again? Oh, yeah, Neolara. You're heading to the planet Neolara.
I'd also like to say, I meant to say this during the session, like as it was happening, but I got lost in like what was going on. But like Sophie's mindset during a lot of that was basically kind of along the lines of she was still transformed. That's the longest she's ever held her transformation for.
Yeah.
So
Whereas this was a very different session for Sonia. She kind of got back to her roots a bit, and yet she did not abandon any of you. So, I mean, she took from a lot of her past jobs this time. So that's gonna be interesting. You're right. This is a good time to switch playbooks.
yeah, I mean
So-
we'll have however long it takes to travel through space.
Beacon will also be switching playbooks. I haven't quite yet figured out what she's going to switch to, so that's going to be a surprise for next time.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Surprise tool that'll help us later.
When we
Yes.
switch playbooks, do we still have access to the old one?
No. So when you
Ooh,
move
okay.
over, you get to keep a certain number of things. I'm allowing you to keep 1 of your stat increases. Now, this is stuff you're going to have to track yourself because the system does not allow us to just roll that over. So you get to keep 1 of those, and you may select 1 move from your old playbook you get to take with you.
I already know what I'm taking with me.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a really nice way to kind of emulate the trauma that you're going through, because you can keep your trauma and keep all the power that comes with it, but you have to make sacrifices to get over your trauma. You have to to lose some of your past and break those toxic habits from before.
Well,
Really elegant the way it's done.
I'll come out right and say I'm gonna be switching to the devoted playbook, and it's the one that makes the most sense for Sophie's story so far, because she has now been made a lady knight, and
Dame is the term.
yes, she is now a dame, and
I knew that dame was trouble when she walked in.
and has gotten over her fear of herself from her like the kind of almost internal racism from her own transformative ability.
Yep.
Right. With Sonia, I was gonna take the what's it called? The Legion playbook, which is normally a hero that has had 100 incarnations before and can remember some of them. But in this case, it's Sonia dealing with all of her past lives that she's lived, in terms of, she started out, she was a thief for a long time, or she started as a pickpocket and then was a thief and did a bunch of other different things. She was a pirate, we've established. And she has to figure out how to integrate all those past lives into one cohesive person. instead
Yep.
of just being one person at a time.
Yep.
So that's going to be a fun way to go. But like I say, she didn't abandon anyone this time, which she, even giving up the prisoner was kind of hard because she didn't want them to die. Where in the past she might have just been like, nope, bye.
Yeah, the characters have seen a lot of growth. I really love I love how this game and the way you as players have all grown and changed things, and the game pushes it a lot.